welcome back. It is still Sports Central. My name is Bladden Kim. The guys are still with me in the studio for company. Let's get to talk about football stories all around the world. We're beginning from the home scene, and what involved the CAF Confederations Cup competition that happened the preliminary qualification, the second round of that preliminary qualification before the major group stages. And this has lots to do with the fact that Rivers United are the sole representators from Nigeria in this competition, the CAF Confederations Cup and the CAF Confederation. The CAF Champions League now, not Confederation, lots of confederations in there. But we're talking about Enyimba being beaten out, Bendel Insurance being beaten out, Remo Stars being beaten out, but the last man standing or the last team standing, Rivers United. Moreover, the weekend we saw Rivers United get the better of their opponent, Etofilante of Burkina Faso. A game ended 2-0, as late in the game, many were watching and wondering what's happening with Rivers United after missing 2 penalties in that mix, but led goals from the man, and he made the difference on the evening.
Oyowah.
2-0. It makes sense from there. What changed? What's the standing, and what are we looking forward to for Rivers United?
Well, a testament of the quality of the pride of Rivers, as a matter of fact. Despite playing most of those games, being quite unfortunate and unlucky in front of goal, missed 2 penalties. It was good to see them get the victory. Oyowah had to turn up.
Did he just say unfortunate?
Yeah, unlucky, as a matter of fact.
Or did he just say unlucky?
Yeah, no, unlucky in front of goal.
Maybe not technically good enough.
Oh, let's talk about unlucky.
Right. Go ahead.
But at the end of the day, a win is a win. Of course, it further buttresses the quality of the side. I think the last 2 years have been Nigeria's biggest side in CAF competitions. Last year, they went all the way to the quarterfinals of the competition, which made a lot of sense for me. And of course, holistically, they've qualified this time, and I think it makes a lot of sense. But I also see the penalty misses as negatives, as a matter of fact, because you're not going to face teams who give you penalties that much in CAF competitions, so you have to be deadly in front of goal, be very clinical. As a matter of fact, let the chances come and you take them as they come. So it wasn't quite palatable, because at some point we had stories that the fans were trooping out of the stadium as at a goalless draw because they were frustrated. What's happening? You're missing 2 penalties. This is a crucial game, so holistically it was good to see them get the victory at the end of the day.
Well, good for Rivers United after representing Nigeria and getting a victory and in readiness for the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. Let's speak to a man who saw all the actions himself, and he's part of the Rivers United team mix. The name Charles Moyoko, media officer of Rivers United. Mr. Charles, let's get to have a conversation now regarding this. Good morning, welcome to Spectrum TV, and let's talk about the CAF Confederations Cup and Rivers United. It's been a while the last time we had you on the show.
Well, good morning to you. It's all smiles for Nigerians. All smiles here.
Well, I can see you're smiling too. Lots of smile and cheers, especially from a Rivers United point of view.
Yeah.
Job accomplished, and we have our tickets, talking about the group stage ticket of the CAF Confederations Cup in about.
So what did you make of the performance of Rivers United against Etofilante? Because we look at Etofilante, many Nigerians feel Etofilante are not a hard nut to crack. Considering the first leg they played away from home, not necessarily in Burkina Faso. They played where was it now? Ivory Coast away from home. And that's concerning. They couldn't score in that game. And second leg, you got the better of them now. A stiffer competition moving forward.
Well, no team on the continent, especially a team that navigated the first preliminary rounds of the competition, overcame Casa Sports of Senegal. Any team from Senegal is always a tough team. So when you face a team that defeated, a side from Senegal, you know that you are not meeting a very easy game. From the first leg, and also their tapes, we studied, we knew they were going to be difficult opposition. We knew they were going to be coming to defend, very compact at the back, and we had our strategies, we had our plans. We also did prepare for penalties, and 2 of our best penalty takers, maybe because of the anxiety, maybe because of the tension in that game, failed to go past that goalkeeper. Very good goalkeeper also, I must say. But what's important going forward is the fact that 16 teams have qualified, inclusive of Rivers United. You have to beat the best if you want to be the best, especially in this competition.
All right, so Charles, let's talk about the penalty misses, yesterday in the game, because of course it's quite not palatable when your team is missing penalties at a crucial game as that. How concerning was it, and will it be for Rivers United to try to be a lot more clinical in front of goal, especially in very, very crucial games as we saw yesterday?
Very intelligent question, my brother. That same question was put forward to the technical manager, Stanley Aguma, at the post-match conference. And I will try to pick his exact words. We prepared 4 penalty kicks because we knew the game could go into penalties if that game had ended goalless. And we put forward our best penalty takers in that particular when the opportunity came. Endurance is one of the best penalty takers in that team. Farouk Mohammed, very experienced. He came in from Eyimba, one of the best penalty takers in that team. But you know how it is with football. Some of the best players get to miss, and it happened that way. But when it fell for Alex Oyowah, when he had the third penalty in that game, you saw the way he skillfully dispatched it. So it's football. It does happen. But I think we've learned our lessons going forward. We just have to take our chances because you don't get 3 penalties in every game you get to play, especially at this level. But again, top call, I must praise the Algerian referee. He was spot on, less than 5-10 meters to the ball at all times, and he did pick his sponsor to award those penalties.
All right, Charles. At this point in time, we saw the game yesterday. 12 of the goals were scored late in the game. What do you think changed for Rivers United in the later stages of that game to get them victory?
I think the technical manager Stanley Guma was spot on. He did bring in Mark Gibson too. When Ukeme Williams was not at his best, and after watching, he saw that Mark Gibson also, his contribution was not up to par what we wanted, and he had to bring in Paul Aqua. The moment Paul Aqua stepped on that pitch, we had to explore that left back, which was their weak link. You saw most of the chances we created in that game came from the left wing back of their team. And of course, when we had Kaze Eyinaya in dangerous positions, he had to do that callback for Alex Oyowah to score. So what really changed for me was after that second penalty miss, you saw the reaction of some of the fans that came in to watch.
Yeah.
They started leaving.
They left.
With football, it's 90 minutes. It's 90 minutes. It's not 85 minutes. It's not 87 minutes. It's 90 minutes. It's not even 90 minutes. We had 10 minutes additional time in that game. So you have to wait until the bones are rotten before you can call it quits. So that's just football, beautiful football. Yeah.
One question from me, Charles. Now, last season, the Pride of Rivers went all the way to the quarterfinals of the competition. And normally this season, the expectations would be a lot more better. Well, from a Rivers United perspective, because you're close to the coach, you're close to the management of the club, what's the target from a Rivers United perspective in this season's CAF Confederations Cup?
Well, I just want to better the performance of last season, and so anything short of the quarterfinals ticket will not be considered to be, a success. Remember that we again succeeded in ensuring that Nigeria will have 4 slots in the next edition of the CAF Club competition. That also we must thank the NFF. We had the compliment of the Glass House in Port Harcourt. The NFF president Brian Guzo was there. The chairman of the NPFL board, Mr. Gbenga Legbele, was there. The chief operating officer Davidson Omi was there. We had the entire Glass House was there in Port Harcourt. Of course, we had the deputy governor also at the stands to support the team. So we know that we have 15 other club sides. Big names already have qualified. Club Africans are there. Dublin was there. Zamalek of Egypt. Super Sports United of South Africa there. Al Ahly Benghazi. We also have RS Bekens, USMA Algiers, the Stade Malien. So, there are teams that you just have to be prepared to meet when the draws get on the way, sometimes maybe another 2-3 weeks. But the group stages will be kicking off on the 26th of November, and before then we know which teams we will get to meet. So all you need to do is prepare to meet every team if we must do better. But for us, Rivers United, we must better the quarterfinals slot which we had last time.
All right, Charles Mayoka, good to have you on the show, and we really hope the best for Rivers United moving forward, and they get the better of their last performance at the CAF Confederations Cup, which they reached the quarterfinals. Question would be, can they do it? But time will tell. Thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you so much, Charles.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you so much. And of course, to your viewers, I must apologize. I'm on the road to the group stages. That's why I'm in the vehicle.
Nice one. Nice one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
very much.